Hi, my name is Tom Casey, and I wanted to do a quick short video today on your limousine company. Basically, the purpose of this video is just to compare you with one of your competitors in terms of where you show up in search results when people are searching online for limo service. I'm only going to cover two factors with you today, though, because I want to keep this video short. But before I jump into that, I want to show you how many people are searching online for limo service. This is a tool from Google. It goes out and does a count by month of search terms. And what we have here is the monthly average for people searching for limo service in Atlanta. And I went back 4 months from February, and it rounds it up to the nearest 10th or 100. So November was 1,300, December 1,000, dropped down January to a little below 500, back up to 1,000 in February. That's a lot of people searching for limo service. So I thought this would be a good exercise. So what I did is I went over here to Google, did a search for limo service, Atlanta. This is page 1, okay? Let's see where I find you. You are over here. There you are, AtlantaBest.com, Atlanta Best Transportation Services. And you are on near the bottom of page 2. So, again, I'm just going to cover two factors. These are two factors that search engines consider when they're doing rankings. They obviously consider more than two. But again, to keep this video short, we're just going to look at two today. And I want to compare you with somebody on this page using those factors. And I want to see if there's any differences between you and someone over here. And if there are differences, if there's anything that can be done about those differences to help you out and move you up in search rankings. So we're going to use Hennessy Transportation as a comparison. Okay? He's on the first page. And the first factor we are going to talk about today is something called citations. A citation is a listing for your business in a directory site. It's a name, address, phone number listing, okay? And I'm going to give you an example. This website here actually goes out and finds directory sites. Here's one called localdispatch.com. So, as an example, if Atlanta Best Transportation Services had a listing on Local Dispatch, name, address, phone number listing, that's considered one citation, okay? Now, search engines like citations. The more, the better. They feel it makes you more legitimate as a business. Therefore, they want to rank you higher than someone who has fewer citations than you do, okay? Now, at the top of this page, we're actually going to do a citation count. And I put your business in here, and it says you have 125. Now, that's really pretty good. Hennessy, who we're comparing ourselves to, has 126. You can say, wait a minute. If I only have one less than he does, how come I'm ranking so far behind him? Well, one thing to note about citations, they have to be exactly the same everywhere, or they'll be discounted. And what I mean by exactly the same, the name of the business has to be the same. The address has to be the same. The phone number all has to be the same. Because I saw this number too, and I said, you know what, that's pretty high. I'm wondering why they're not doing better than they are. So I checked out some of your citations, and they're not all the same. In some cases, your address is different, for instance. So what happens when that occurs, search engines just count the ones that are exactly the same and discount the others. So this number 125 is really closer to like maybe 90. But what we can do about that is you can quickly get added to these directory sites. We can't necessarily change what's out there now because some of these, they just don't allow you to go in and change it. So the best way to resolve a situation like this is just add like 30 citations or so. And like I said, you can add them fairly quickly and easily to the site. Make sure they're all exactly the same as the majority of your others are. And then that number would become a valid like 120. If we did that, you definitely would move up in search rankings. You definitely would get a boost from that, all right? So that's citations. That's the first item. The second and last item I want to talk about is backlinks. Now, backlinks are important, okay? This is where you're going to get a lot of traction. A backlink is a link from one website to your website. As an example, if there was a website called AtlantaLimoSupplies.com, and on their website they had a link to Atlanta-Best.com, that would be considered one backlink. Now, search engines like backlinks even more than they like citations. Again, they feel it makes you more legitimate as a business, therefore they want to rank you higher than someone who has fewer backlinks than you do. Now, this site here actually goes out and does a backlink count. And for you, the number we want to look at is unique active backlinks. So it's telling me you have 25 unique active backlinks. Okay, that's not so bad. Let's go look at Hennessy. So they have 38. Okay, so that's one reason they are ranking. They have 38, but also this score here. I'm going to show you your score in a second. Link influence score is an indicator of how strong the backlinks are that are coming into your website. The stronger the website, the higher that score is going to be. So the better and stronger the website, that will really drive this score up. So for you, what we would want to do, since you're a very low score, it should be closer to 30%. If we just added 10 good quality backlinks from good quality websites and got your score up to like low 30%, or even a high 28, 29%, that would be huge for you. You would really get a nice positive boost in search rankings. Okay? Again, we can do that. We can add backlinks to your site. So today, we just talked about citations and backlinks, but you've seen that there is a difference between you and someone on that other page of Google. You're also finding out that there are steps we can take to eliminate those differences and mitigate them. And when we do, with just these two factors alone, give you a very nice boost in search rankings. Definitely more people would find you, you should get more phone calls, more business. Okay? So, I hope you found this was helpful, but I don't charge for consulting. Okay? This is what I do for a living. I can get into more detail about what I talked about today. That's free. I can cover other factors I do with my other customers. That's also free. Or if you want me to review your website, that's free as well. I don't charge for any of that. There's no cost, there's no obligation. So go ahead and give me a call if you would like to talk more about this, or shoot me an email, and we can go from there. Have a great day. Bye now.